Namaste viewers. Today I am going to share the SIP returns in the last 10 years of small cap funds. Before getting into the video, let us understand what is a small cap fund. Small cap funds invest predominantly in small cap stocks. Okay, what are small cap stocks? Small cap stocks are those with a market capitalization less than 12,000 crores, approximately I am talking. So those stocks whose market capitalization is less than 12,000 crores is called small cap stock. So these small cap funds must invest at least 65% of their portfolio in small cap stocks. So small cap stocks generally they have higher risk profile. I mean small companies in the sense when you compare a small cap company with that of State Bank of India, Reliance Industries or Infosys or Tata Consultancy Services. For example, Reliance Industries, TCS, their market capitalization is upwards of 10 lakh crores. Here we are talking about thousands of crores, there we are talking about lakhs of crores. Again, top companies have very good management, good cash, good borrowing capability, etc. etc. Their quality, all those things are on the top. So small cap stocks generally carry higher risk and hence small cap funds also carry higher risk. However, they also present a wonderful opportunity. Infosys once upon a time was a small cap stock. Similarly, I can name so many companies that were small cap companies like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Now they are large cap companies. So that potential is also there. Small cap companies can grow their revenue twice, thrice, 4 times in a matter of time. The same is not applicable to large cap companies. Similarly, small cap companies can double their profit, triple their profit in a short period of time if everything goes good. Hence, small cap stocks carry opportunities as well as threats. However, small cap funds for investors present a wonderful opportunity because small cap funds they invest somewhere around 30 or 50 or 70 small cap stocks across sectors, not in any particular sector. It will be from pharmaceutical, from infrastructure, from banking, automobile, you name the sector which represents Indian economy, probably small cap segment has that company. Now, if a person wants to earn, very good return over a period of time, say like 10 years and above, small cap funds will be one of the best, bet for them. And that too particularly SIP returns, through SIP mode. That's why I am giving the table of SIP returns. I am not giving bulk returns. I am giving SIP returns. Why I am giving SIP returns? Because many small investors can only afford to invest through SIP method. And why 10 years? Because 5 years is too short a period for small cap funds or even equity. 15-20 years when I say, a lot of youngsters say you are giving us too long a horizon. We can't wait for so long. So give us a shorter time span. Having said that, I have compromised myself for 10 years. Again, 10 years is a good period for equity investment. It's a decent period for equity investment. A 20-year-old guy can invest, a 30-year-old guy, a 40, 50-year-old guy can invest because they have 10 years ahead of them till retirement. Even retired people can also invest in small cap funds provided they are wealthy, they are rich, they can absorb risk and they are looking for very high returns over a period of time. A guy who is 60, if he invests for 10 years, in the next 10 years when he is 70, he will have a very good amount as profit. There are 11 funds which were in existence for the last 10 years. So I have taken all those 11 funds. Here I am not recommending any fund or suggesting any fund. Just I have listed as it is the 10-year SIP return. Just I have arranged it from highest to lowest. The highest is SBI Small Cap Fund. If you had invested 10,000 rupees per month for the last 10 years, you might have invested 12 lakh rupees, and that's worth right now about 42 lakh rupees, or to be exact 41 lakh 78,000 rupees. So if I take out the cost of investment, the profit earned is about 30 lakhs, or to be exact 29 lakh 78,838. Similarly, Nippon India Small Cap Fund, it has given a wonderful return of 25.70% year on year in the past 10 years for SIP. So that fund would be worth right now 41 lakh 31,000, or the profit earned is 29 lakh 31,000, which is again a fantabulous return. Similarly, Kotak Small Caps, Quant Small Cap, HDFC Small Cap, etc., etc. And on the bottom is Aditya Birla Sun Life Small Cap Fund, which has given 17.79%. And the amount will be worth right now, your investment of 12 lakhs will be worth right now 27 lakh 93,000, or a profit of 15 lakh 93,000. Again, it is one of the best returns. What we can see here is, as we go from large cap or large and mid cap, multi cap to small cap, you can see that even the lowest fund has given 18% return, approximately I am talking, and the best fund has returned upwards of 24%, which we say 2% interest per month colloquially. So these funds have given wonderful returns in the last 10 years. So for what goal I can save in these small cap funds? You can save for wealth creation particularly, or you can add a dose of this fund for your retirement, provided if your retirement is 15 year, 20 year, 30 year, 40 years away. And since these funds are carry higher risk during market downturns, they will erode much higher than a large cap fund, or a large and mid cap fund, or a multi cap fund. Hence, you should have a strong heart, I would say. You should not panic. You should keep on investing. Small cap funds, in small cap funds, SIP works much better than bulk investment for a novice investor. If you are an expert, okay, you can identify exactly market downturn and dump money. But for most of the investors, majority of the investors, they don't know when is the market peak or when is the market down, trough. So it is better for them to take a SIP approach and keep your time horizon at least 10 years. How about taxes? Like any other equity fund, the taxation is same. Up to 1 lakh of profit per year per person is tax free. More than 1 lakh, you have to pay a flat tax rate of 10%, even though your tax rate may be higher, maybe 30, 40, whatever, maybe the percentage, but it's enough that you pay 10% long-term capital gains tax. That means you have to keep the fund at least 1 year, minimum of 12 months. How long I should keep? Minimum of 10 years, the higher the better. And compared to real estate, deposits, gold, small cap funds will do wonders over a period of time. An investor would like to understand what would have been my average return. No, he has not invested, but would like to understand what would have been his average return. He might have chosen any fund. For that reason, I have given the average returns at the end of the table. The average return in small cap funds is about 20.87%. Which means a guy who has invested 10,000 rupees every month in the past 10 years, the worth of the value of his investment will be about 32 lakh 85,000. So the profit alone would be about 21 lakhs, or to be exact 20 lakh 85,532. This kind of return none other investments have given in India, but for a common man I am talking, FD, RD, gold, even real estate. So this is better, superior to most of the investments. Please understand that mutual fund investments are subject to market risk. You have to read all documents carefully before investing in mutual funds. If you are interested in investing mutual funds, small cap funds, please do call us. at the end of this presentation I have given the numbers. Thank you very much. See you in another video in another time.